Listen carefully. Anyone can look confident when life is easy. Anyone can smile when the money is flowing, the opportunities are endless, and everyone is cheering them on. But greatness is never measured in comfort. Greatness is measured when life turns up the heat. The fire doesn't come to destroy you, it comes to reveal who you really are. When pressure hits, excuses disappear, masks fall off, and your true character stands in the spotlight. That's the moment when champions are born. Every setback, every rejection, every sleepless night, and every painful sacrifice is asking one simple question. Who are you when everything around you is falling apart? If your answer is to quit, then the fire wins. But if your answer is to stand up one more time, to fight one more round, and to believe in your dream when nobody else believes in it, then the fire becomes your greatest teacher. Stop asking why life is so hard and start asking what life is trying to build inside of you. Diamonds are created under pressure, steel is forged in extreme heat, and the strongest people are shaped by the toughest battles. Don't expect to become extraordinary while living an ordinary life filled with comfort. Every successful person has faced moments when giving up seemed easier than moving forward, but they made a decision that changed everything. They refused to surrender. Your current struggle is not your final destination. It's a training ground preparing you for the life you've been praying for. Every obstacle is building resilience. Every disappointment is strengthening your mindset. Every failure is giving you wisdom that success alone could never teach. So when the fire gets hotter, don't run away from it. Stand firm, look fear in the eyes, and remind yourself that you were built for this moment. Let every challenge strip away your excuses, your fear, and yourself. Doubt until all that remains is courage, discipline, and unstoppable determination. One day people will admire your success, but they won't fully understand the battles you fought in silence to get there. They won't see the tears, the sacrifices, or the lonely nights when you chose to keep believing instead of giving up. That's why your victory will be worth every ounce of pain. Fight through the fire because the person waiting on the other side is stronger, wiser, and more powerful than the person who first stepped into the flames. There will be moments in your life when the pain feels unbearable, when every step forward feels heavier than the last, and when quitting seems like the easiest decision you could ever make. Those are the moments that separate ordinary people from extraordinary ones. Anyone can chase a dream when excitement is high, but only the committed keep moving when the excitement fades and all that's left is discipline. Understand this. Pain has an expiration date, but the strength you build from enduring it can last a lifetime. Every early morning you wake up while others are sleeping. Every hour you spend improving your craft while others are making excuses. Every sacrifice you make instead of settling for comfort is adding another layer of mental toughness that no one can take away from you. The world celebrates victories, but victories are born in private moments of struggle that no one applauds. Growth doesn't happen when life is easy. Growth happens when your body says stop. Your mind says you can't, and your heart answers keep going anyway. Don't let temporary discomfort convince you to abandon a permanent dream. The obstacles you're facing today are preparing you for responsibilities you couldn't handle yesterday. Every rejection teaches resilience. Every failure teaches wisdom. Every setback develops patience. These lessons become weapons that help you overcome even greater challenges in the future. The people you admire didn't become successful because they avoided pain. They became successful because they learned how to carry it without letting it control them. Stop seeing pain as your enemy and start seeing it as your trainer. It is shaping your mindset, strengthening your spirit, and building a level of endurance that comfort could never provide. Every challenge is giving you another opportunity to prove that your purpose is bigger than your fear. One day you'll look back at the struggles that nearly broke you and realize they were the very experiences that made you unstoppable. You'll understand that every sacrifice had a purpose, every setback carried a lesson, and every difficult season was preparing you for something greater. So don't run from the pain. Walk through it with courage. Face it with determination. Let every difficult day remind you that temporary suffering is the price of lasting greatness. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep fighting, because the strength you're building today will carry you through battles you haven't even faced yet, and that strength will become the foundation of a life that no obstacle can destroy. The greatest victories in life are never handed to people who choose the easy road. They belong to those who are willing to walk through the fire, endure the pain, and refuse to surrender when everything around them says, "Give up." Every battle you fight today is shaping the person you will become tomorrow. The hardships that seem impossible right now are not here to break your spirit. They are here to build a stronger one. One day you will look back at every rejection, every failure, every disappointment, and every lonely night, and you'll realize those moments were not the end of your story. They were the beginning of your transformation. The fire you survive becomes the fuel that powers your confidence, your discipline, and your purpose. The scars you carry are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you refused to stay down when life knocked you to the ground. Too many people allow difficult seasons to define their future, but champions use those same seasons to redefine themselves. They don't waste energy complaining about what happened. They focus on becoming stronger because of what happened. Every obstacle is an opportunity to develop resilience. Every setback is a chance to sharpen your mindset. Every failure carries a lesson that success alone could never teach. Remember this. Your testimony will have far more impact because of the battles you've overcome. People will be inspired not only by your achievements, but by the courage you showed when no one was watching. They will admire the confidence they see, but they won't always understand the tears, sacrifices, and relentless determination that built it. That's why you must never curse the fire, respect it, learn from it. Let it remove every excuse, every fear, and every ounce of self-doubt until all that remains is an unshakable belief in yourself and your purpose. When life tests you again, and it will, don't ask for an easier challenge, ask for a stronger mindset. Ask for greater discipline, ask for the courage to keep moving when the path is uncertain. The world remembers those who refuse to quit, not because they never struggled, but because they kept fighting until the struggle became their strength. So stand tall in the middle of the flames. Refuse to let fear control your future. Keep your vision alive when nobody else can see it. Fight through every obstacle with relentless determination, because the person who emerges from the fire is no longer the same person who entered it. They are stronger, wiser, fearless, and fully prepared to achieve the greatness they were born to pursue.